Hey everybody, welcome back to Barbecue Riot. On today's episode, we're going to be doing some chicken and dumplings. Y'all stay tuned. Welcome back everybody. So I want to show you my version of doing chicken and dumplings. I always thought this was the only version of chicken dumplings, but I was wrong. So I got to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Cooking with Neighbors, Jerry Ellen. A few weeks ago, I was watching a video that she put out, and it was chicken and dumplings. Now she is from Canada, and her version is a lot different than ours. Hers was more like a soup that had vegetables in it, and her dumplings were rolled out and cut into small squares. It looked really good, but it was a little bit different from my version. So I'd like to ask y'all to go over there, check her channel out, watch that video, you'll be glad you did. Southern style chicken and dumplings, they're creamy, they're silky smooth, they're very hearty. It's kind of like a one dish type thing. So I'm going to close my mouth and I'm going to show everybody how we get going on this. Giddy up. So in a Dutch oven, you're going to want to start out with split chicken breast, bone in, skin on. All right, so go ahead and add those to the Dutch oven. Now I like to use chicken broth rather than water. All you want to do is just want to cover the chicken. Now if you don't have enough chicken broth, that's okay. You can add water. This is one of the big containers. I think it's like 32 ounces. What? So you'll want to bring this to a boil. You'll want the chicken to be cooked thoroughly. So it is going to take this whole thing. Alright, our chicken is done. Remember, you're working with chicken, so you got to cook it to the proper temperature, 165. We temp this to around 170. So now what you want to do, you're going to want to take this off the heat. You're going to want to let this chicken cool, shred it off the bone, but keep the chicken broth. So let's go ahead and do that now. This is coming along nicely. We have our shredded chicken now that it's cool. Now listen, with your chicken broth, you're going to have little bits and pieces of chicken that fell off in there. Leave it in there. Those are yum yums. Okay, so we're like on medium low heat. You want your chicken broth at a low boil. Now let's go ahead and let's add our heavy whipping cream to this. We've got two 16-ounce containers. This right here is going to make this so rich, just like you would not believe. This is going to be so good. I tell you, it's really beginning to get fun now. Going to add a little salt and pepper to this. Not a whole lot of salt because the chicken broth, it's got salt in it. So we're just going to give a light dusting to that. Now pepper, y'all know I like pepper. We're going heavy on the pepper. I don't know, man, but it's raining in here. It's raining pepper. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera. Woo, there it is. All right, there we go. Now let's add our two chicken breasts to this. This is probably we probably got like 3 cups of chicken breasts out of this. So we're going to put that down in there. If necessary, if you need some more liquid, add some more chicken broth. You can throw water in there if you would like. If you have more heavy whipping cream, throw that in there as well. So now what we're going to do, we're going to let this come back to a low boil rather. It's only going to take just a few minutes. We've got this where we want it now. This is a very, very slow, gentle boil. So now what you want to do is the fun part. We got biscuit dough, homemade biscuit dough. You can cheat and use canned biscuits if you want. Now you may be saying, Lily, you make biscuits? I make real good biscuits. In fact, I'll put an iCard to my biscuit video right through here. So now here's all you want to do. You just want to tear off small bits and just put down in there. Alright? Now, you want this to cook all the way through. That's why this is not on a large boil. Because you want them done on the outside, but you also got to get them done on the inside. That's why these aren't going to be real big. Alright, so I'll finish this and I'll get back with you. Now when you get them as many in there as you would like, just go ahead and cover this and let it boil, and then you'll sample one to make sure it's done on the inside. As you can see, we have a nice gentle boil going. I like to fill it full of dumplings, that's for sure. So mix it every now and again, mix it up real good and just make sure everything is going on. We're going to taste test this in just a few minutes. It's my favorite time of the episode again, taste testing time. But before we taste test, I'd like to ask you if you like what you see on the video today, to subscribe to the channel and ding the bell and click all so you don't miss any material that we put up on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. You can find us all over social media. We're on Facebook at Barbecue Riot, and we do Instagram and TikTok. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and give this a taste test. So, chicken and dumplings, take one. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. I'm going to give you a good critique in here. Everything in this is delicious. The chicken is good. The dumpling is really good. It's very soft. It's not doughy. It's not hard. It's spot on. It's rich. It's silky smooth. But the best thing I like about this is the flavor. When you mix chicken broth and heavy whipping cream together and you season it just right with salt and pepper, it's magnificent. To me, the best thing about this is the flavor of the, let's just call it broth, okay? It's really heavy whipping cream, heavy, but we'll call it broth. The flavor of this is just magnificent. Tell you what, this is very simple to do. It's very hearty. Everybody loves them. It'd be great for Sundays as well. So I tell you what, I want to thank y'all for everything y'all do. Thank y'all for keep tuning into the channel and supporting this guy. Y'all wait till we see what we have on our next episode. Giddy up.